very good day to everyone. Okay, today we are going to focus on our latest unit in Download Books Form 5. So stay tuned.
Okay, so now we are going to focus on our latest unit, which is Unit 3. The title is The World of Sports. So for this unit, we will start focusing more on reading skill first. So I hope, my dear viewers, you could learn something from this video. Happy learning, kids. So firstly, what are our learning objectives for today's lesson? Number 1, we are going to talk about famous athletes in the world. Number 2, we are going to identify relevant paragraph with the correct information. And finally, we are going to match the types of payment with its meaning. Okay, now let's see what we have next. Okay, as you may find this picture from your textbook as well. Okay, the world of sport. Alright, look at the picture closely. Which sport spectators are watching? Do you know what is that? Well, it is a Formula 1 Grand Prix. Do you know anything about the sports of motor racing? Or do you know about the Grand Prix events? Okay, let me share this information with you. Alright, it is the fastest motor racing category. The races are held around the world on street circuits as in the picture, or on specially designed track. Okay, so do you know anyone involved with this sport? Can you name any teams or drivers that you know? Alright, some of the examples are Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull. So what about the drivers? Who are they? We have Lewis Hamilton, Jenson Button, and Sebastian Vettel. Okay, now I'm going to bring you to one scenario of this event. Let's watch this video first. So kids, if you were there, how did you feel? What was your feeling? Okay, you were probably excited, okay, because what? Because Formula One is actually very exciting sports. You could see the crowd, how they cheer for their teams, and so on. So tell me, do you like this sport? Or maybe don't you think it is a dangerous sport? Let's see. So this is our first task, all right? What you have to do is you have to match the athletes to these sports. So who are those athletes that we have here? Do you know any one of them? So you have to match the pictures with the correct information about their sports. So what are their sports? First one, we have pole vaulting. Number 2, we have tennis. Number 3, we have football. And finally, we have golf. So now can you guess the correct answers? Who is that man in the first picture? Okay, some of you might know this man quite well. Yes, he is Tiger Woods. What about number 2? Who is that handsome guy there? You are right. He is Cristiano Ronaldo. Or about this pretty lady there that we have in that picture. Who is she? Well, she is Yelena Isinbayeva. And finally, we have one charming guy there, and he is Novak Djokovic. So Tiger Woods is popular with his golf, Cristiano Ronaldo with his football team. Yelena is actually a very good athlete with pole vaulting. And finally, Novak Djokovic, we have there. He is very famous in tennis. So let me share their background information first. Tiger Woods is an American professional golf player and one of the most successful of all time. He was born in 1975. He earns money by being paid to appear at events, for winning events, from sponsorship deals, and from designing golf courses. Meanwhile, Cristiano Ronaldo is a Portuguese football player. He was born in 1985 and began playing football with a youth team at the age of 8. When he was 14, he decided to focus entirely on football. Since then, he has become one of the highest paid players ever. He has played for MU, Real Madrid, and the Portuguese national team. Right, next, Yelena Isinbayeva is a Russian pole vaulter. She was born in 1982. She has won 2 Olympic gold medals and she is the current world record holder in her event and is considered as the greatest female pole vaulters of all time. And finally, Novak Djokovic is a Serbian tennis player. He was born in 1987 and began playing at the age of 4. He became a professional tennis player at the age of 16 and since then he has won the world's most important tournament. Alright, next one. Here is the question that you have to think. Alright, so based on those 4 pictures that we saw just now, which of the athletes do you think makes the most money, and how could they earn most money? Maybe you can share with me, how could they earn most money? Alright, they could earn most money because, let me write for you. They are paid for what? They are paid for their winning event. That's why they could earn more money. Number 2, maybe because they have contract. Okay, they have contracts to play for a team. Alright. These are the example. How could they earn most money? So which one do you think could earn the most money? Alright, we will see the answer in the next slide. Okay, let's enjoy the show first.
Tiger Woods is a visionary. He knew how other great golfers had achieved high success. And he had the determination and the fortitude to blaze a bigger trail.
To his first professional victory with his talent and his credentials, the first of many, many more.
If you look at all the other golfers competing with him today, they're all on that same trail. But he was the leader in that trail.
I guess hello world, huh?
When I was number 1, I understood how difficult it was for him to keep that spot for so long. You know, he was the number 1 for many, many years. And to do that, it's amazing. It's very, very impressive.
There's a great thing in sports I look at is how good is your good. Everybody can be pretty good when they're on, but how good is it? Tiger's good. It might be the best ever. To win by 8, 9 shots, that's a sign of a true champion. When he played his best, he blew everybody out.
He came out and just pretty much demolished the whole field and was hitting it 40 yards farther than everyone else, and that was kind of the beginning of the new era of golf, really. Watching Tiger winning tournaments by 10, 12 shots, you know, winning 5, 6, 7 or more tournaments a year. That's really what brought, I think, all the athletes to golf.
Golfers are now becoming athletes and not viewed as just a pastime. You know, you have to be physically prepared.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Growing up, Michael Jordan was my hero, my idol. The way he dominated the sport was amazing. Tiger really took that into golf. I mean, he's dominated this game.
99, 2000, 2001, it was just, we'd never seen anything like it. Golf's not really a sport you dominate in a sense. What that was just someone who was better than everybody else. I mean, he wasn't winning tournaments, he was killing everybody.
If you ask any of the young guys growing up who their hero was, it was Tiger Woods.
To have the opportunity to play alongside him and you compete against him is a dream come true.
I definitely remember watching the 97 Masters and watching Tiger win. I was definitely into golf, and my dream, I had set to play the PGA Tour before that, but seeing that performance gave me a little bit more fire under me to push a little harder.
Look at this, might go in, might go in, might go in. It is in.
I read a book about Tiger when I was 14, and that's when I decided to wake up every morning at 5 o'clock and go practice before school. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that book, so many thanks to Tiger for that.
It's humbling, and also I realized that I'm getting older. When, you know, these are the guys that saw me play in 97. I've been around for a while.
Tiger's the biggest draw in golf, bar none. He brings the most crowds, he brings the most excitement. His record speaks for itself. To have him in the mix is only good. It's good for ratings, it's good for crowd support, it's good for the fan base.
Hey, this is Tiger Woods. If I can get dressed up like this, bring the camera back up here. You can go out and buy some video games, all right? You hear me? You feel me now?
Tiger is chasing an all-time record. I don't believe that golf has been as exciting as this in the last 12 years, since we saw a real domination from Tiger at the turn of the century.
He's done it again. An amazing finish here.
To me, to get out here and be able to play like this and to be able to play against the best players in the world, it's a blast for me.
Okay, so the answer for that is Tiger Woods is the one who earns the most. Alright, Gary Woodland compares Tiger Woods to Michael Jordan, a basketball player. So now, don't you want to try playing golf as well? Who knows, your luck would be just like Tiger Woods. Okay, now is the time for reading skills. So firstly, check it out this exercise first. Alright, but before that, I would like you to ask yourself, what makes certain jobs are important? Apa yang membuatkan sesuatu kerja itu kelihatan sangat penting? Okay, maybe because of status. The status makes the job look very important. Alright, we have status, maybe because of status makes one job very important, or maybe the value to the society, the value to the society, or maybe because of their earning, how much they got paid because of their profession. So which of the jobs below, okay, do you think are the most important? you have to rank them between number 1 until 7, where is number 1 is the most important and 7 is the least important. So you have to rank. We have actor, we have athletes, we have doctor, politician, singer, social worker, and lastly teacher. So which one do you think is the most important job? There is no right and wrong answer. It's up to you. That is your own opinion. Alright. As for me, I will rank this one. I will rank number 1, of course, the teacher. Okay. Number 1 is a teacher. After a teacher, okay, after a teacher, probably I would say a doctor. Next would be, for me, social worker, and counts the politician, followed by athlete, actor, and finally is singer. This is my opinion. My opinion could be different from yours. Okay, you should try it out later on your own. Okay, next one. Okay, as you see the picture, this is the text that we are going to read. Show me the money. You have to quickly read the article to find the different ways in which athletes earn money. Okay, when you look at her face, this is how the reaction, the normal reaction, especially when you have lots of money in your hands, right? So let's see the text.
Unit 3, Reading. Show me the money. A. In 2009, it seemed that the world of football had gone mad. Players were being transferred for astronomical amounts of money. Cristiano Ronaldo was sold by Manchester United to Real Madrid for well over 90 million euros. Zlatan Ibrahimovic went from Internazionale to Barcelona for approximately 70 million euros, and Kaká left Italian AC Milan to play at Real Madrid for over 65 million euros. In football, transfer fees are paid to the clubs, and players are products that can be bought and sold. The players make money through salaries and sponsorship deals. Ronaldo, for example, earned around 17 million euros in salary and 16 million euros in advertising and sponsorship deals for companies like Nike in the 2012-2013 season. B. That's a lot of money. But there are even wealthier sports stars than Ronaldo. The top-earning athlete for 2012-2013 was golfer Tiger Woods. It is estimated that Woods earned $78.1 million, or 59 million euros, from prize money, sponsorships, appearance fees, and a successful golf video game. Golfers and tennis players such as Novak Djokovic earn prize money when they win tournaments, and first prize is usually huge. Tiger Woods' prize money for 2012-2013 came to $13.1 million, or 10 million euros. Unlike Ronaldo, Woods earned even more when he wasn't playing. Nike, one of Woods' many sponsors, currently pay him more than $20 million annually to promote their brand. That's a huge amount of money, but only a drop in the ocean for Nike, which makes $25 billion in sales a year. C. There is no doubt that Ronaldo and Woods are talented athletes. But is an athlete worth more than a doctor, teacher, or social worker, for example? Some people argue that the top players should earn high salaries because they train hard to become the best in their sport. On the other hand, various other professions help to make our world a better place. Teachers educate young people, and their work produces the citizens of tomorrow. Social workers help people who are facing difficult challenges in life. The President of the USA makes decisions that affect not only his own country, but the whole world. These people earn far less than the average professional athlete, despite their important contributions. D. Basically, athletes like actors and singers provide entertainment. Based on how much money these people make, it seems that we value entertainers more than professionals that actually help people. And although an athlete's job is physically demanding, athletes do not play as important a role in our societies as their salaries indicate. We need to reconsider what is truly important and get rid of the huge differences in income earned by different professionals. If we can do that, we can create societies where everyone feels valued and appreciated for what they do.
Okay, that's the text. Now here come your tasks. You have to do this exercise in your English book later. Okay, firstly, look at the instruction on how you have to complete the task. This is the tips. For the multiple matching tasks, you can get a better understanding of the paragraph if you quickly read and summarize each one before you begin answering the questions. Once you do this, you will be able to go straight to the answers you need for the questions. For example, alright, paragraph A talks about money in football. So which question can it directly answer? So from the previous slides, we have 4 different texts, A, B, C, and D. So the tip for you before you can answer this question is, for each particular paragraph, for example, paragraph A, you have to make your own summarize on what the topic talks about in paragraph A. For example, in this case here, paragraph A talks about money in football. So you have to list down the information from each paragraph. Then after that, you can easily spot the paragraph when you look at the sentence. Okay, for example here, read the article again to find the following information. So which paragraph means perenggan mana yang menyatakan statement tersebut. Remember just now we have A, B, C and D. So you have to do this exercise in your book, for example. Alright, for example, which paragraph mentions how much money a famous company makes? So if you still can remember, or if you refer to your textbook, the answer would be, for this one is, I show you one example. Okay, for this one, the answer would be paragraph B. Okay, why? Because there is statement say that that's a huge amount of money, but only a drop in the ocean for Nike, which makes 25 billions in sales a year. So that shows how much money a famous company makes. So you have to complete for question number 2 until number 8. Do it in your book. So the answer will be A, B, C or D only. You may repeat the same paragraph as well. Alright, next task. Okay, now we have 5 different words that you have to complete and match with the meaning. Alright, what is appearance fee? Okay, appearance fee means that money paid to a famous person such as movie stars or sports stars for taking part in a public event. What about prize money? Okay, prize money is money offered or received as a prize. Sponsorship deals mean that a person or a particular groups that provide funds for an activity, especially a commercial organization that pays all or part of the cost of putting on a concerts or maybe sporting events. Next, what is salary? Okay, salary means a fixed regular payment typically paid on a monthly basis, alright, made by an employer to an employee. Means, in other words, is gaji. And what about transfer fee? Okay, transfer fee is the money that one football club pays another for the transfer of a player. For example, if JDT wanted to buy one player from other teams, so JDT needs to pay for his transfer money to that old teams. So we have 5 sentences here, 5 meanings that you have to match with all the words given. Alright, first one, money that is paid to the runner-ups and winners of sports event. Alright, this one we could say the first answer is okay, I shared with you the first answer, prize money. Okay, the rest you have to complete on your own for number 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and are you clear? So we move on to another slide. Alright, athlete or teacher, which one do you prefer? Okay, so this exercise is actually needs 2 students to talk about it. But for you later, I will prepare the link for you to give me the answer. Which one do you think that you like the most? Is it an athlete or a teacher? Okay, let's see. Athlete. For example, if let's say you choose to become an athlete, because the reasons are you can make people happy when you score goals, or you play for your country and make people around you proud of it. Number 3, you can only work for a maximum of 10 years. What about teacher? Alright, if let's say you choose to be a teacher, there are some of the reasons, the examples. because you could help young people to learn important things, you teach them how to be better people, or you prepare them for the future. So what you have to do is, later at the end of this video presentation, there will be a link for you to click, as well for your attended list. So you have to click on it, write down your name, your class, and your answers as well. Alright, next one, we learned vocabulary. Okay, this is the simple one for you. Label the pictures. Some of the letters are given to help you. So I bet most of you could get it right. Okay, we try number one. What is the correct answer for number one? What is this one? Okay, very good. This is a squash. Number two. Among the easiest one. What is this one? Of course, this is a badminton. Alright, next one. What is this answer? What is this sports? Alright. What about number 4? Do you know what is that? What we always call that particular sports? Okay, this is darts. Number 5. Most of your parents love to watch this on TV. Okay, very good. Wrestling. And finally, among the tough sports. So what is this one? Alright, very good. It is rugby. So I know you are very familiar with all these sports. Alright, but then do you know the place that we call for them to play? Let's see on our next slide. Okay, you have to complete the compound noun with these words. Okay, there are 8 words given there, so you have to match with the question number 1 until number 8. What is the answer for that? I give you 2 minutes before we discuss the answer and check whether you got it right or wrong. Ice hockey, ice skating, golf, skateboarding, boxing or wrestling, football, rugby, cricket, tennis, squash, badminton, race, athletics, horse riding or sports. Okay, let's check your answer. Number 1. We call it as, is it ice hockey or ice skating arena, or is it a course, court, park, pitch, ring, room, and tracks? So which one is the suitable answer for number 1? Yes, very good. The answer for number 1, we call it as ring, ice skating ring, like we have in Paradigm. Okay, number 2, when you wanted to play golf, so it's called golf. The place we call it as golf course. Number 3, skateboarding. Yes, very good. Skateboarding park. Number 4, boxing or wrestling? Yes, alright, ring. Okay, number 5, the easiest one. Football. It's not football field anymore. We call it as football pitch. Tennis, squash, badminton. Okay, this is among the easiest one also. Courts, badminton courts that we have in our school. Race or athletics. Okay, very good. Track. And last one for horse riding or sports, arena. That is the answer. So let me share with you the place so that you have a clearer view. Okay, first one, ring. That is how it looks like. Number 2, course, golf course just now. Number 3, skateboarding park. Number 4, wrestling ring. Number 5, football pitch. Number 6, badminton court. Next one, athletic tracks. And finally, horse riding arena. Okay, here comes another exercise that you are supposed to do, you must do in your exercise book. Okay, you have to match the verbs to their meanings. We have 8 verbs on your left hand side with their meanings on your right hand side. So we have the word breathe, stretch, balance, inhale, push, exhale, pull, and bend. Okay, the meaning will have to strengthen your body, arms or legs to full length, to take air into your body and then let it out again. To use your hands to make someone or something move towards you. To stay in one place without falling to one side or the other. To take air into your body. To make someone or something move away from you by pressing on them or it. To move your body or a part of it so that it is not right. So I give you the example. Breathe means, yes, very good. To take air into your body and then let it out again. So that's all for today's lesson. So what you need to do after watching this video is, firstly, you have to complete your attendance via Google Form by stating your preference just now between an athlete or a teacher, which one that you like. So that is the link that I will put below the video later. Next, you have to do these practices in your exercise book. What are those practices? The first one is exercise 3 and 4, page 33. And exercise 4, page 34. Okay, are you clear? Alright, I hope so. Okay, anyhow, thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for your online classes in future. Okay, with that, thank you.